Good morning everyone. I am actually in what must be the prettiest village in the whole of the country. Picture postcard village, chocolate box, the works. This is Lustleigh in Dartmoor, just off the hills of Dartmoor in Devon. And it's such a lovely village. But first of all, I'm going to be cycling along the old railway line that is now a cycle path from Lustleigh to Moretonhampstead. One of Dr. Beeching's cuts, of course. Right, let's go. It's the pub, lovely old pub. Oh, this village is gorgeous. But straight away we have a climb. It's not good to have a climb right at the beginning of a ride, but Lustleigh isn't exactly flat. And I haven't been out on my bike since I was at Malham last week. Hey, it doesn't matter if I end up walking bits of this ride. And I'm going to take it easy. On the only other Dartmoor bike ride video I've done, I attempted to cycle up there. It's virtually vertical. Right, we are heading down to the old railway. The railway actually goes from Bovey Tracey to Moretonhampstead, but not all of it is open. And last time I videoed anything in Dartmoor, it wasn't open at all, not apart from the bit from Bovey Tracey to Park, the National Trust Centre. The railway line is a sort of gentle incline up to Moretonhampstead. And I've only ever done it that way, I've never done it the reverse. And it's just down here somewhere. Done it a few times over the last year or so, but have not ever videoed it. It's just the old railway bridge. This is where we turn off. The surface is mixed. There's a lot of this gravel. hard to believe, but believe it or not, I actually travelled on the old line when it was a little steam engine, a little tank with about one coach. Used to jog up and down the valley. Now I wasn't aware that I was on that train, but it was the summer before I was born and my mum was pregnant, so in a way I have been on it. My dad always said he travelled on the footplate, he got permission and he thought it was fantastic. And poor old mum had to sit in the coach. 6 months pregnant with me. So this is my first day on Dartmoor. This time I travelled up from Yorkshire yesterday. It took me 7 hours. Roadworks everywhere. The weather is going to be mixed, so I brought my walking boots. I've even brought my recorder and some music, a music stand. Would you believe? So we're heading up to Moretonhampstead, and then we'll be following cycle track up to the main Dartmoor road, and there's a really tough climb which I may or may not be able to do in one. I have done it in one, but it's tough. Past the miniature pony centre. I call it the coat to miniature pony, Tour de France style. And then at the top of all the climbs, I'll be heading towards Widecombe along a beautiful lane. So that's the first section of the ride. As I said, this is a gradual incline pretty much all the way up to Moretonhampstead. I'm staying in a beautiful cottage just over there. Gorgeous views down this beautiful valley. And this is the first time I've managed to get away this year, apart from when I went to Aberdeen and did the longest single train journey in the UK to Penzance in March. Haven't been able to get away because of dealing with my mum and the weather too. Hello. bit of tarmac surface. Don't get too excited, it doesn't last long before we're back on the gravel. And we're still climbing. That poor little tank engine must have produced an awful lot of steam coming up here. You can still see the old railway station at Bovey Tracey. The main road goes past it along what would have been the old railway line, but you can go around the other side and see the old entrance to the station, which we did last year. Back onto gravel up here. You can still see the old Lustleigh station too, which is now a house. A bit more tarmac. As a family, we have a long association with this part of the world. Used to come up here with my boyfriend before my husband. We used to come for regular holidays every year, really, to a little farm with cottages which we'll cycle past before too long. And then my husband and I came here when we just met, and we came here for our honeymoon in November, believe it or not. Who does that? November on Dartmoor on a honeymoon. We did. And then came here when I was pregnant with my son, came here when he was a baby, toddler, and right up to when he was a teenager, before we decided to explore different areas. We've walked just about every footpath on Dartmoor. Here it joins the road, kind of. No, it joins the road more closer further on. I came back here, not staying at the farm, but staying at where I'm staying at the moment. Me and my son last year, he was 29 then, to explore all the old familiar walks footpaths. Nostalgia. I think this is where we join the road, or we cross it. They've reinstated a couple of bridges. Let me cross it here. No, it must be later on where we cross the road. This is where we join the road. Well, we don't join it, we go off again as soon as we've joined it. I brought an external hard drive with me from the one that was plugged into my main computer at home, so I could upload all the rides via my laptop, which doesn't have enough capacity to store loads of videos. But it seems to have broken, the hard drive that is. It was rattling around, something was rattling in it and it wasn't working, so don't know what happened to it in transit. So I ordered a new one off Amazon, which is quite good now. You can pick it up locally here in the post office in Lustleigh where I'm parked. I can pick it up from there later today, so that's good news. But the bad news is I then found another 2 terabyte hard drive that I've been looking for all week. Thought I'd lost, and I'd actually packed it in one of my bags. So I will have 6 terabytes now to store stuff on. Right, this is crossing the road. They built this little bridge on top of the old, where the old bridge was. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
There's some sort of nature reserve here. Communal something or other. Community woodlands, that's it. We're nearly at that Budley farm where we used to stay when we first stayed there. Can you believe it cost us £85 for the week? A week in September. There's a shooting range there that they own. My husband's uncle used to come here too. It's just up there. We cross the road again up here on another of the old, well, not the old bridge, but where the old bridge was, on the old piers. Hi there. This track doesn't go to the old Moretonhampstead station because that's now privately owned haulage business. It goes round the back and it comes out just short of Moretonhampstead. I think this is the old haulage business. The line used to end here, of course, and then it would shunt off back down the valley. That looks like old railway buildings, doesn't it? An old railway building. Right, bit of a climb up here now. A little bit muddy. Careful, there's nothing coming down. So this is a new track, it's not the old railway line anymore because that would have ended there. coming up behind Moretonhampstead, which the locals call Moreton, and it's easier to say. Tomorrow it's going to rain, apparently really rain, but hopefully the only day. There might be a few showers on Monday, but apart from that the weather outlook looks pretty much okay. Am I lucky or what? But I mustn't speak too soon. These things change overnight. So tomorrow I might do a rainy walk in the woods from Castle Drogo along the Tyne to Fingal Bridge and back. Depends how rainy it is. I've got a National Trust ticket, so I can always take refuge in Castle Drogo itself. I bought a new waterproof housing for the GoPro, but I need to test out whether the microphone works with it. Right, this is where we come to the end of the track. We go right and we should meet a lane going left at the top of a little climb. This is the climb, which is the cycle route. It's a cycle route to Chagford, but we're not going to Chagford.